December for persons with disabilities comes with a lot of excitement and gratitude as PWDs not only look forward to Christmas but also celebrate World Disability Day. It's a season of stock taking, assessment, discovering, showcasing, and bringing together like minds to celebrate their strengths and abilities, also putting smiles on the faces of adults and children alike. To spice up the month and seasons, different organizations of persons with disabilities stretch forth their arms to embrace and give warmth, flavor, and vibes to a lot of persons with disabilities and also persons without disabilities, spelling out the importance of inclusion in our society. Porter's Gallery Art Initiative brought to the fore talented artists with disabilities who gathered in various clusters, transforming their dreams into reality. The atmosphere was charged with positivity and the celebration of creativity, turning disabilities into extraordinary abilities.
As a major player in the arts and the creative sector, and also the only disability-led art organization, it is our duty to also bring the issues of artists and creatives with disabilities, their plight and their challenges, to public, and also use the occasion of the International Day for Persons with Disabilities to talk about the need to include and mainstream their issues in the creative industry in Nigeria. For Porter's Gala, the theme of this year's event is disrupting inequality. So in this, we are looking at how the art and the creative industry can be a strong tool in disrupting inequality. The Disability Act, when it was signed into law in 2019, it has a 5 years grace period. And that grace period is going to expire in January 2024. What it means is that as a person with disability, it is now a law that violations can attract litigation. Violation of provisions of that act can attract litigation. What it means now is that in the creative industry, for example, our own opportunity, appointment, and provisions are strictly stipulated in the Disability Act must be obeyed and must be followed. That's what it means for us. I'll give you an example. Now we have a new investment, the IDICE, the investment in digital technology and creative industry. and it is a 5 years project, and the budget is $618 million. So based on the Disability Act now that the grace period is expiring in January, we are going for our own share of that money, and the law stipulates strictly 5%. So we are going for that. It is no longer a thing of sympathy helping us or no. It is now a law that we must be part of it. We must be part of that sharing. So it is important for government to also take note that this law, the grace period for this law that will expire in January, a lot of things are going to happen. Government have to, step up, ensuring that people with disability are fully included. And for us, for Importance Gallery, our engagement now is to make sure that persons with disability, creatives with disability, they are part of what is going to happen. All the opportunities that are going to happen in the creative industry, we are part and parcel of it.
Is there a secret? Is there a code? If we make it better, 'cause I'm losing hope. Tell me how to be in this world. Tell me how to breathe and feel no hurt. Tell me that 'cause I believe in something. I believe in us. After the wreckage, after the dust, I still hear the howling, I still feel the rush. Over the riots, I walk all the noise. Through all the worry, I still hear your voice.
Stories are being appreciated when shared by those who have worn the shoes they know how best to paint a picture that looked blank but has survived the test of time.
I became a visually impaired during crisis. It is the cause of crisis, the post-election crisis that took place in Kaduna State, 2011. I was shot, it's a gunshot during the crisis. I was shot 5 bullets, and I just survived by the grace of God. And after my survival, I just sit down and I just assume, what will I do to help others, like to reduce the rate of this discrimination? Okay, like and religious differences and other things that can cause crisis. So I decided to go into music, started singing songs of peace. I have enough songs of peace. Like this song I've just performed is about love. We need to love one another irrespective of your religion, where you come from. So that's one of the things that inspired me to go into music, because I just noticed it's an easiest way of passing information. And this is the way what we need. If we have people like this that will be organizing shows, bringing us, people are seeing what we are doing. Before you understand, one day, one thing will happen, and it will just become a story, just as like the song I sang yesterday. There's no need to worry, what Rana say about it, it will just be a story.
If you try to kill me, gonna kill you dumb bug. If you try to break me, gonna break you dumb bug. If you wanna curse me, gonna curse you dumb. But if you come to bless me, gonna bless you more than that. Oh, so if you come to leave me, ask Abraham, I'm gonna be
Sometimes I could be laughing and I just get inspiration from that. Sometimes I could be quiet and I get inspiration from that. Sometimes I see people's experience. I listen to people's story and then I get experience from that. So basically, a lot of things. Then the Bible inspires me a lot. So I like the song I sang, Mr. Ableman. I think I told a brief story about it. It's an experience I had with a visually impaired brother in a camp where we met like 2 years ago, and and then I was wondering because this guy is visually impaired, and then one of his leg is also broken, like paralyzed, and then he also uses crutches, and I'm like, what happened? And he said he was trying to cross the road, and then a vehicle knocked him down, and I was like, so if it's not, could it be possible that there are no people or around that place when he was trying to cross? Could it be that they did not see him or they didn't know because he has his walking cane? So is it that they didn't know he's visually impaired and nobody even tried to assist him in crossing the road? And then that's where the song Mr. Ableman came from. Because I said, let me talk to that person who said he is able. Because in one way or the other, we are all disabled. If yours is not by accident or anything, maybe by old age, when you get old, you could be disabled. Because when you're no longer seeing well or you're no longer walking straight and you need somebody to help you, at that point you're already disabled. So what's the point for the discrimination? What's the point for the stigma? So that's what his story, his experience gave me that song, Mr. Ebuman. You say you have eyes and you are not seeing for me. Me that cannot see. You say you have eyes, but you are not seeing for me. You said you have hands, but you are not carrying me that cannot walk. You said you have ears, but you can't hear my cry. And then you say this person is deaf, but yet you that you can hear, you can't hear my cry. So what are you doing, Mr. Ableman?
Go home and think about the rest. Oh, 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 yeah. I wanna talk to the parents. Don't judge me by the way that I look. To a father and mother, listen to me now. You said about your dead body, would you let the child Maria this same good person? You don't know what you are missing, my son. The glory of the land is not in words, but in the mind. Yeah. Take a closer look at me, and you will see that I'm a time bomb waiting for the right time to explode. You don't even know that I can be your next president. You don't even know that I can be your next senator. You don't even know that I can be your next governor. Yeah. You don't even know that I can be your next preacher man. You don't even know that I am your next superstar. Hey! I want to hear you laugh.
So true to some of us are wired rugged already. So we just keep pushing, irrespective of your facial expression. When I'm coming on stage, I don't really care because I know what I want to deliver. I've had such experiences almost every time I'm about to get on stage. When I'm invited to churches to minister, and then they call my name and you're coming out. Some people are like, you could see the expression on their face. They're like, this one again. What can he do? And then I'm just smiling. And at the end of the day, when at the middle part of the ministration, you see all of them opening their mouth. Wow, wow, wow. Some are even shedding tears. Some are crying and all of that. So the truth is, it's been highly challenging, but we keep pushing, and then we develop this inner strength not to really care of what people think or how they feel, because when you know what you have and you know that when you get on that stage you're going to deliver, there's no cause for alarm.
My beautiful world you are a treasure. Look into the future with a big smile on your face. Oh treasure, my treasure, yeah, yeah.
So I've passed through many things in life. I went into business. I went into gospel songwriting. I've been cheated because of the barrier that I cannot see. I went into breeding of fowls. They will come and buy it and pay me part of the money. And they will tell me that they are coming, they will not come. And I cannot trace them because of the barrier which I had, because of the challenge, my eye challenge which I am facing. So barrier is something that is disturbing us as the disabilities. Not that we cannot do what others are doing. There is ability in disabilities. But the barrier is a challenge that we are facing.
It's not just about arts, it's about breaking barriers, shattering preconceptions, and proving that disability is not a hindrance but an opportunity for greatness.
This is Against All Odds.
In the same spirit of celebration and warmth, Onyx Arts organized a heartwarming children's carnival. Join us as we dive into a day filled with laughter, dance, games, and a carnival display that brought children with disabilities, including children without disabilities from diverse backgrounds and oneness of spirit, promoting inclusion and unity. The carnival grounds buzzed with excitement as children were thrilled with different activities that ignited in them the joy of childhood.
I feel excited to be among those who are selected to come here today because many are there and they are not one of us here. So, as I'm present, I'm very happy to be here to keep up their good work they are doing. Never to forget on us, to be remembering us anytime there is any occasion like this, to celebrate with us.
I'm very, very happy to be here today as a deaf person to mingle with your other special needs children to come and enjoy ourselves here. I see a lot of people here, and at least for me to be able to be here, I feel very, 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 very happy.
Yes, I believe that when you bring your children out, mostly children with disability, they will feel like they belong to the society, and that will help them in their social life. So I think it's a good one for Onyx Art Gallery for organizing such an event for our children.
Can do whatever any other child can do. They can play, they can laugh. They, it's what every child needs, to be loved, to be cared for. You see, as they are dancing, they are clapping for them. They are happy. So that is what every child needs. If you lock them inside, they are not animals. You bring them out, let them mix with people, they mix with other children. Children that you lock behind, you'll see that when you finally bring them out, they'll be shy, they'll be timid. But he, right from the start, he has been mixing with children, so he just fits in. When people were telling me, somebody actually told me, why are you bothering? He's not really hearing or understanding. I said that is not the situation. It's not about him having 10 over 10 in the class. It's for him to mix with children, see what other people are doing. Learning is not all about what goes in through the ears. Watching people, looking at his environment, seeing how other children are developing, and he's developing along with them. That is just it.
As the day sets on this extraordinary day, we witness the power of unity, the magic of inclusivity, and the joy that comes from embracing our differences. Indeed, it was a celebration of the human spirit excel beyond limits.
Well, this is a great time I'm having, to be able to bring people come together for the carnival, the second edition, to let all of our children know that they are very, very amazing people. And I love them just the way they are. So this is an opportunity to celebrate every student with disability, all kinds of disability. We were able to get few of them who were around, and we're hoping to get them tomorrow too. So it's a great time we're having with all the children, and also letting them know that they can be more creative. I'm a very creative person. I'm an international artist, and with that, I want them to believe that they can do better whatever or wherever they find themselves, no matter the situation. So it's just part of what the dream I had from time.
Watching this with a smile only gives you clarity and conviction that disability doesn't define a person. It is merely a facet of their unique journey. Some organizations of persons with disabilities, such as Portals Gallery Initiative and Onyx Arts, have opened the door to a world where ability shines brighter than limitations, springing forth talents who are ready to conquer. Against all odds, wishes us a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for staying with us, and thank you for keeping faith with us.
Audio Jungle.